So, it's me, your little boy, Samson. The truth is that they will judge you. You know what I'm saying? The world will judge you for being you. The world will criticize you for being you. The world will hate you for being you. The world will never accept you for not being like them. So accept it and move on. Yes. My dad used to tell me what he said, Samson, when some people tell you that you can't do it, just accept it and do that which is in your mind. When people tell you you can't succeed without them, don't try to prove them wrong. Allow your result to prove them wrong. When some people said you won't be able to make it without them, don't just try to debate or make it look like you want to fight them to prove something right, or you try to make them to understand that you can do it. Accept it and move on. Let your end speak louder than your voice. Let your sources be loud. Yeah, yes. My grandmom used to tell me a word when I was a kid. I would just sit down like this because I'm that kind of person that when my grandmom was alive, I used to, go around her because I learn a lot of things from her. And whenever I'm around her, I don't stress. She will just prepare food. She will ask me to sit down. We eat. While in eating, she will be telling me some certain things in the old and all those stuff. So she used to tell me a word. He said, when some people question what you are doing, leave them by not saying nothing. You know, when somebody tell you, why are you doing this? You ought not to do this. Can't you don't know that this thing is not good? Many people who have done this in the past, they failed. Don't just try to tell them, I'm different. I will do it. Allow them to say, well, that is their mind, because the truth is that everybody have freedom of speech. So allow them to have the freedom of their speech and put in your effort so that your sources will shock that the freedom of speech. Because there are a lot of people today who are angry because of the fact that all that they have said before, all that they have talked before, your sources right now is now the proof of it all. What I mean is this: people who have tell you can't make it without us, you can't succeed without us. Now that you are succeeding, you are making impact, your sources is now questioning their past saying. Your sources is now what? Is now a revenge. That is why you need to understand that the day you start to make impact, there are a lot of people who will be sick, frustrated, devastated. There are a lot of people who will become so mad because they can remember or figure out what they have did in the past. They can easily reflect all that they have said in the past. They can easily calculate all that they have done in the past that did not work. Majority of people will do what? Will remember even faster than bullet every step that they take to bring you down that refuse to work. That is when you realize that majority of people today are angry because of the fact that you are doing something that they thought you won't be able to do. You are succeeding the way they never expected. You are making impact the way they never prayed for. You are lifting up the way they never wished. So it drives many crazy because you are making impact and they never believe in you in the first place. So you have to understand these particular things. Nobody up there want you to succeed better than them. That is all right. So when they tell you can't succeed without them, leave them by not saying word, because the best answer to a fool is no answer. The best answer to an illiterate or to someone that is ungrateful, or so someone that is greedy and wicked, the best answer to them is no response. The best thing you ought to do not to respond them. Let them be wallowing. Let them be mobbing. The day will come where they will realize their mistake, and it will do what? It will be too late. That is why you need to understand that these people don't care. They don't love you. They don't want you to do extraordinary. There are some people who are mad because you are doing you. There are people who are mad because you are not doing what they expect you to do, because they are not doing the way you don't do what you don't want. You refuse to impress them. There are a lot of people out there who are absolutely angry with you because you refuse to make them become happy by not doing what they expect you to do. But you knowing what you want, you knowing what you deserve, you knowing what you love, it drives many people crazy. It make a lot of people go insane. Some of them feel like, why is it that you know absolutely what you want? Why is it that you don't want to? Because your sources will drive them to their early grave. And a lot of people, your sources absolutely is driving many people to their early grave. It's driving them to early sickness, early pain, frustrated, humiliated, because you don't do what they are doing. Because we are living in a world where other people want you to do exactly what they are doing. They want you to do the stuff that they are doing. They want you to to do the things that they are doing. So as long as you refuse to do it, they will become so mad. They will become so devastated because you don't want to fit in with them. May God bless you and remember what blessed.